Maria moved to a small American town to start a new life. Her new home was an old two-story house surrounded by forest. Locals said that a family had once lived there, but mysteriously disappeared. Maria dismissed it as just local folklore. On her first night, she heard the faint ringing of an old telephone. It was strange because the house didn't have a landline. The sound seemed to be coming from the basement. At first, Maria ignored it, thinking it was just her imagination. But the next night, the ringing returned, low, drawn out, as if from another time. Grabbing a flashlight, she decided to go down to the basement to investigate. The basement was filled with dust, old boxes, and strange furniture. In the corner, covered in cobwebs, stood a vintage rotary phone. It was ringing. With trembling hands, Maria picked up the receiver. There was silence on the other end. But after a few seconds, she heard a whisper. "You took our house. Give it back." Maria dropped the receiver and bolted upstairs, but the basement door slammed shut behind her. The lights went out. In the darkness, the ringing returned. This time, it sounded like it was coming from all around her. She pounded on the door until it finally opened, but the house was no longer the same. Instead of cozy furniture, there were crumbling walls, rotted floors, and photographs of an unfamiliar family on the walls. All the faces were scratched out. Maria ran outside, but the forest around the house seemed endless. No road, no neighbors, not even her car. In the distance, a voice echoed, "You can't leave. You're one of us now." When they found her a month later, the house was empty. The only thing left behind was the old telephone, ringing on its own.